doing the America thing too.
We're matching cape.
Matching capes. We are doing a Halloween-themed podcast tonight.
Mom and Daddy gonna have a little mom and daddy time.
And I don't know why, like, I also got a thicker accent for some reason, just after listening to that.
So good luck, everybody watching. Good luck to us, too.
You got to tell the audience good luck in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had beer in my mouth, didn't swallow yet. Anyway.
Oh, that's what she said.
Moving on. Who is this? Who is this?
They're calling me downstairs.
I mean... He may look dumb, but he ain't that dumb. He's smart.
So Brandon, you get a pass for liking candy corn because you used to be a Marine and candy corns taste like crowns.
Mother.
Who's wearing tights?
Me. That's why
you are.
There's the thumbnail right there.
I just want to claim Hocus Pocus.
Are you serious?
Really?
I was joking.
It is joking.
No, I'm serious. I freaking love Hocus Pocus. or movies that involve like little children like walking in the hallway like, don't play with me. Like that freaks me to F out.
What do you think I was gonna do? Flash?
A little bit, yeah.
I can't flash. I'm wearing a onesie.
Okay.
Like it's good. It's my shoes.
You should write Andy on the bottom of that boot.
I should. Welcome to the Better with Beers podcast, episode 5, Halloween edition. I am Brandon, alongside my co-hosts Alex and Earl, or should I say, Hillbilly Alex.
Hillbilly.
It's so hard to say. Hillbilly Alex, and where's Waldo Earl? There he is.
Yeah, or either that or Candy Cane. I don't know. The hat didn't come in the Amazon package like it should have, but yeah. Where's Waldo is what I was going for.
Should have came with a stack of highlights magazines too.
Yeah, no, you still like Waldo, but like we talked about before, you kind of look like a mixture between Waldo and Freddy Krueger. So we'll call you, I don't know, Waldo Krueger or Freddy Waldo. Freddy Waldo and Hillbilly.
There you go.
I'm going to mess it up multiple times throughout the episode. But we are on episode 5. We made it. So we are dressed up for Halloween, as you can see. We're already having fun. Alex is a hillbilly beer America guy, belt full of beer, and he's looking good, standing up.
Got 6 kids at home.
6 kids at home. Probably 12 kids somewhere else he don't know about. Looking good. Earl's looking like Waldo. I am Homelander from The Boys. Very popular show. Got
Nice.
my tights going on. Oh,
I like it. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
on down here. I'm gonna size extra so I wasn't like too tight.
Wardrobe malfunction.
I'm doing the America thing too. I got
we're matching cape.
matching capes. Yeah, yeah. So the more I drink throughout the episode, eventually, once I drink enough beer, I'll have lasers coming in my eyes too.
There you go.
It's like me over here. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in again to episode 5 of the Better Beers podcast. We are doing a Halloween themed podcast tonight. We're not doing too many games. We're doing our typical popular Would You Rather, but all Halloween themed based questions. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna talk about our favorite Halloween candies and our favorite Halloween movies and some other stuff. We're just gonna spitball tonight, have a good time, drink some beers. Maybe a little whiskey or something. I mean, or drink some beers, like, just be completely normal. But anyway. So first of all, just like we do on every episode, we're going to talk about the beer that we're drinking tonight. But this time we'll go to Hillbilly Alex to talk about what he's drinking right now.
How y'all doing? So I made a little excursion today. I ventured out into Salt Lake City and I stopped by a brewery. This brewery is called Rohi Brewing Project, and they put this here in this crowler. It's this guy's writing sucks. Yeah, it's high on the hop. That's what we call it, high on hop.
I think
high
you
on the hop.
I think you high on hop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I may have had me a flight or two. Okay. And then and down here is from the same brewery. And this one is called the Green Grouch Double IPA. That is 8%. And I'm gonna work my way down to those. What you got there, Earl?
What you got there, Waldo? Freddie Waldo over there. Waldo Kruger. Let's go. What you got?
Wow. So all right, I got a beer. I got a growler fill today from local beer shop that I go to close by home. And I don't know why, like I also got a thicker accent for some reason just after listening to that. It started coming out. That was weird.
Like that. You got me going too.
Like you I've lost at least 5 IQ points listening to that just a minute ago. So Knee Deep Brewing Company. It's a double IPA, Hop Logic. Very good. Dry. It's a dry IPA, which I kind of like, a little bit of dry tasting on the finish, but it's a double IPA, 9%. Really good. So I got a whole growler full ready to go.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. And I am Homelander from the boys. And I got my drink of choice tonight. Some nice cold milk right here.
Oh, you should have gone with the milk stout. That would have been good. Actually.
Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, sorry. No, I got beer. Oh, okay.
Is that for your mama's booby?
I mean, I got my
the left or the right.
That's my anyway. So beer. So anyway, yeah. So everybody watch the boys, you'll get that reference. I am drinking Bingo Pajamas. Oh my God, the green screen's messing it up. Earl's gonna post
we'll fix
it. Overlay, but it's it's a local brew from Central PA. It's proudly brewed in Camp Hill, Central Pennsylvania. Never heard of them. I did my typical thing of just looking through the beers, picking some cool can art, something that sounded cool. It's a double IPA, 8%. It's very good. I have a second beer that I'll announce later once I'm done this beer, but that's what I'm drinking tonight. Yeah. So
nice.
We're all drinking some good beer. We gotta put up with Hillbilly Alex tonight, so we'll try to get through this episode the best we can. So good luck, everybody watching. Good luck to us too.
Okay.
So
you got to tell the audience good luck in the beginning. You ever see a Family Guy episode where it's talking about there's some woman that's driving down the road, and I can't remember the joke he makes right beforehand, but of course she's a terrible driver, and she's all the way on the other side of the interstate, and all of a sudden she goes, "All right, everybody, this is my exit. Good luck, everybody." And she just cuts it all the way over to the exit, all the way across like 5 lanes, and everyone starts crashing. Everybody, she's like, "Good luck, everybody." Woo!
Yeah, happy Alex.
Yep. Hold on here. Oh, this is a PG-13 podcast. I almost missed it.
Yeah, Hillbilly Alex, keep it PG-13 there. God, Homelander don't even talk like this. You make me talk like this.
I'm losing my composure.
If you piss me off tonight, I'm gonna go start killing random humans, innocent civilians. Don't piss me off, all right?
Wow.
I mean, I don't do that. I'm a superhero. What are you talking about? I protect and serve. I don't know what you're talking about.
You little liar.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys got any plans for Halloween this weekend? I mean, Alex, you're stuck in Utah, so this is your Halloween right now. This is it.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Earl, you doing anything this weekend?
Yeah, we're actually going to take the kid trick or treating, so it'd be nice. We actually found a neighborhood that people aren't in a complete bubble, and
that's awesome.
They're doing like some drive-through trick or treat in some places. Like it's ridiculous. Like the kids got to stay in the car dressed up in a costume.
Yeah, that's
like
fun.
How much fun is that going to be? So we finally found some places that people are like, no, come knock on our door. We'd be happy to hand out candy.
Exactly.
So yeah,
because that's already no fun. But this year, especially, of course, in 2020, Halloween falls on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids don't have a curfew. Like they don't have to be in a certain time, like on a weeknight. So like this is full range. It's like a kid's dream come true.
Right.
So
oh man, it's mischief night tonight too, isn't it?
And it's the parents' dream come true. You know, if you want to put a little wagon behind you, have a few beers in there while you're taking your kids trick or treating. Like it's Saturday night, you don't have to work on Sunday. Like this is a dream come true for both parents and the kids. Like just let it roll. Like
let it go.
Or you just tell those kids, all right, kids, go get some candy from neighbors, and mom and daddy gonna have a little mom and daddy time. Yeah.
Go get your sugar high. We getting a different kind of high. Hillbilly Alex over there is getting hot pie over there.
Just barely. Just call me Beerly.
I'm sorry. I had beer in my mouth, didn't swallow yet. Anyway.
Oh, that's what she said.
Moving on. So we're going to get in some Would You Rather here shortly, but I have a little surprise before we move into that. And this time it's not a silly video about me. Well, I have some silly videos in the future that will show. That's fine. This is about somebody else in the podcast
Oh boy.
that they have no clue about. So I'm going to share my screen, and it's not a video. It's just a couple pictures. Let me just share my screen here real quick.
Remember, it's PG-13. PG-13.
No, it's 100% PG-13. Are you ready?
And it might not
3, 2, 1.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's about right.
Jesus. Who was that?
Who is this? Who is this?
You.
Who is this guy?
They're calling me downstairs.
I mean,
Jeez.
so this is Alex for everybody watching.
That's a dark time of his life.
So Alex's wife sent me these pictures and said this totally needs to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Stephanie, don't mean to call you out, but we set this up, had to be on the podcast. Now, to be fair, she did say Alex did not dress like this. Makes it worse, actually. Alex did not dress like this because of Halloween. He apparently dressed like this because he wanted.
It was a regular Tuesday for me.
That's right.
He wanted to be gothic or whatever, so this is what he did. It lasted for about a week.
Yep.
Is this true, Alex? I mean, you should know this.
Yeah,
story.
yeah. I did the whole fingernail thing, and the goth paint.
Rebellious stages.
Yep. Yeah. It is funny. We used to go to the Smyrna Fire Hall dances, and they would only play like one metal song the entire dance because the rest of them were actual dance songs and songs that people can move to. Yeah. And it was always like the same metalhead group that would get into a circle and just headbang. And I mean, it really wasn't like a metal song. It was like, I don't know, Evanescence or something stupid like that. But I mean, it was all we had.
Yeah. I just thought that was appropriate because obviously it looks like you're dressing up for Halloween, but ironically it wasn't for Halloween. You thought you were goth, you painted your nails black, and it lasted for about a week, she said.
Yep. Now
so finally, it's not just me being embarrassed on the podcast, someone else is being embarrassed now.
Yeah.
But Hillbilly Alex owned it. So there you go. Good job.
I did. Yep.
So there you go.
That was also about like 150 pounds ago, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you keep drinking all this beers, you're going to be gaining another 50 pounds, too.
Yeah. Hey, dad bods are in.
Dad bods are in. And who?
Dad bods are in.
Dad bods are in. And who can we thank for that? Zach freaking Efron.
Oh.
All the ladies love his new Netflix special out where he's rocking they all love him because he has literally fit every body type for every woman for every age they went through. He went through that whole like Baywatch, like ripped, like 6-pack abs, that kind of stuff, and some other movies. And now he's rocking the dad bod for all the ladies who watched him through Baywatch and now watch him now. Like the dad bod's in, so he's looking good. So I mean, it sucks for me. It's great for you two. You two rock dad bod. It's great for you, but like not for me. Damn,
you'll get there. Don't worry.
I jumped right to the dad bod. I was like, you know what? I can see where the trend's going. I'm just going to skip the cut, muscular, chiseled abs phase. I'm going to go right to dad bods because that's where it's going anyway. So
you're smart. But hey, that Waldo shirt makes you look nice and slim. It's looking good.
Right.
There's horizontal stripes. It's a good call. Yeah. Hey, our characters make us all look buff, don't it? On our branding, our logo. I love it.
Yeah, so I got forearms like a freaking.
I know, right? It's so
wielding a sledgehammer for about 10 years. It's like I love that's great.
Yeah.
Pay that guy.
Oh man. All right, so we'll just jump into some would you rather questions, and we got some Halloween themed ones. 2 of these were provided by Hillbilly Alex. So we're gonna go with the first one here. Let's just roll it off. We're gonna spitball off tonight. Like we're not doing too many games tonight. We're just gonna spitball, have some fun. So the first question, would you rather, is would you rather have to lay naked in a tank full of maggots for 4 hours or be a vampire with no special vampire powers? So you have no super speed, you can't turn into a bat, nothing. You're just a vampire with no powers.
Forever.
Or you have to lay forever. Well, you know what? It doesn't say it doesn't actually
I
specify.
mean, but it specifies 4 hours on the maggots, so I guess it's implied.
Yeah, it's implied. I mean, laying 4 hours in a tank full of maggots is pretty terrible, though.
Yeah.
But like a vampire without any of the special abilities is just a person that is just
They can't
so
go-
heavily
go in the-
reliant on blood
and
that they
can't go out in
needed
the
to
sun.
survive.
You can't go
out
in the sun.
daytime.
You can't go in the daytime.
Mm-mm.
You have to drink blood.
Yep.
And from all the movies we watch and stuff like that, just drinking blood from like a blood bank can only take it so far.
Mm-hmm.
So really, the only true blood that quenches your thirst or keeps you going is
Fresh.
you have to kill somebody. Well,
Yep.
not necessarily kill somebody, I guess. See, that's the problem. Like, and so in some of the movies and stuff like that, which I can only base it off of, like when you suck somebody's blood, it turns them into a vampire. So you don't actually kill them, but if you suck them too much, then they die. So I don't know.
Some of them are like
But it
that. Some
depends
of
on
them
the
you
movie.
actually
Like,
have
you
to
ever-
go through a process to convert them. So it's
Right.
weird.
Yeah. Well, like remember that movie? I think it was like Daywalkers or something like that.
Yeah.
And they went into the reason why, because they were trying to make synthetic blood. And they went into the reason why the synthetic blood and just blood from a blood bank wasn't working. And it had something to do with like the adrenaline that was being pushed through the adrenaline gland at the moment that person is getting attacked.
That's why they're always
Is-
scaring them. And okay.
Right.
It's interesting part. Yeah, it's interesting.
So I think I'm gonna.
I'm still gonna go with maggots. I like to be able to go out during the daytime. I could probably deal with 4 hours lying in maggots than have to completely change who I am for the rest of my life.
That's the thing. If it's like the rest of your life, I feel like the obvious answer would be just suck it up for 4 hours in a tank full of maggots.
Right.
I don't know. Those maggots are, I mean, you're naked. They're going to be crawling in
yeah,
every
you're-
little nook and cranny
Oh, yeah,
in your
you're-
body.
Yeah, I'll
You're
That's
probably
so
gonna you're probably gonna be getting rid of them for a few days after that.
Yeah,
So,
but
it's not just
that's
that 4
true.
hours.
That's true, but that's just another day at the beach when the thing gets all down in the crevices after you get tossed by a wave or something. you
yeah, it's
know?
just
Yeah.
it's just moving sand.
No,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I gotta pick that because like, if I was able to be a vampire with like the super speed and turn into a bat and all the other cool powers, I probably would pick that. But it's saying you can't have that, so yeah,
Mhm.
I'll just lay in the maggots, I guess.
You can't even look at yourself in the mirror. I mean, as much as you like to look at yourself in the mirror, Brandon. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Right.
especially when I'm wearing this. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Look in the
Yeah.
mirror on this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go up too high because it's definitely tights, so we'll keep that PG. Anyway, so I'm picking maggots. Earl's picking maggots. Waldo, sorry. And what's
I'll pick
Bill
maggots.
Beerly picking? Oh, you're not playing devil's advocate. We're all picking
Yeah,
maggots.
no,
Nice. All right.
Yep.
Next question is: would you rather be forced to live in a house that is haunted by evil spirits, or have the uncontrollable ability to see dead people everywhere you go?
Like the movie.
Yeah,
Like the kid in the movie.
what's the movie? Sixth Sense.
Sixth
yeah.
Sense. Yeah.
Sixth Sense. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan.
So permanently see dead people everywhere you go, basically, or permanently live in a house that's haunted by evil spirits. They're basically ghosts. It's almost like you're
No, not ghosts. Evil spirits.
okay.
Like being haunted by ghosts is one thing, you know. having a
Right.
little thing
That
move
would be
here,
annoying.
move a little thing, but
Yeah.
spirits that are wanting to do some evil, some damage. That's a different story.
That's true. So you're saying that their intentions to do evil things to you,
Mhm.
but when you're seeing the dead people everywhere, the dead people may not actually bother you. You're just seeing them. Is that what?
Yeah.
Might not
As long
bother
as
you,
as long
but
as you can tell the difference. You know,
you
that'd
might not
that'd
be able to
really,
tell
really
the
weird.
difference. Not
Yeah.
everyone looks dead.
Yeah.
Some people look dead and they're alive.
True. Very true.
feel-
Kind of like Alex's picture earlier.
Yeah. See?
I kind of want to change this to basically F with us even more. I want to change it to where, like, obviously, if you're in the house with haunted evil spirits, they're gonna mess with you, right? In your
Mhm.
house that you live in. If you go out of the house, you go out and about, they're not gonna mess with you. Only in your house.
Not always. Not
or-
always. Sometimes evil spirits follow you.
But I'm changing it. I want
Okay.
to change it to like you either stay in your house where you're being messed with evil spirits the whole time. You go out, you're okay, but the place you live, they're messing with you. Or you go outside your house, you're seeing dead people everywhere, but they can also mess with you. But your house is like safe. So which one would you choose? You know what I mean?
Okay. No, that's okay. That's an interesting way to
Okay.
change it up.
Yeah. Makes it a little
So-
tougher.
That's tough though. That makes
it is.
tough because like, yeah, you're safe in your house. No one's messing with you. You go out, you see dead people. They could or could not mess with you. They have that ability. Or you go out, you're safe. Or you stay in your house. They could or could not mess with you in your house. Like, I don't know.
Gosh.
Why does this keep falling down?
I think you know what? I think if
Well, it's starting. Anyway.
I don't know, man.
Hard.
I think I'd rather my house be my sanctuary and safe, and I know that at least I can get a decent night's sleep and not be bothered, And
That's a good point.
I mean,
Like-
if you're gonna if you're gonna be tortured by something like that, for the most part, I think I'd rather be out and about than at home.
Yeah. Like you go out and deal with that. Like if they mess with you, they mess with you, whatever. But at least you know you got a safe haven to go to.
Right, you can get away from it.
That's a good point. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that because of that.
I don't know. I do not want to see dead people everywhere. I really don't. Like it.
I don't want to see them in my house either.
Well,
Well,
you may not see the evil spirits though. They're just gonna mess with you.
that is true. So I guess it's a little different. Like dead people you're gonna see,
I can ignore people I see all the time. That doesn't bother me.
and because they're dead people, they're gonna look like they have like their arms.
yeah,
blown off,
like
blood and guts, whatever. These spirits are like just spirits messing with you. But either way, they're messing with you. Just different type of, I don't know, supernatural being. I'm still going with what Earl said. For me,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a safe haven. I don't want my safe haven to be the world. I want it to be my house.
Right. Where I lay my head down and close my eyes.
Yeah. So.
What are you picking, Alex?
Hill, Beerly,
The other one.
Alex, what are you picking?
I'm gonna pick living in a haunted house. I don't want to see dead people everywhere I go. I want to be able to leave my house and go live my life without being interrupted by somebody missing half their skull.
Yeah, that's cool until you go back home to go to sleep and they're gonna mess you while you're sleeping.
Yeah, you never get a good night's sleep.
I'll
Just
get
falling
used to
asleep at work.
Your child,
And it's everywhere. You
wife.
can't just move away from it either. You can't just move to another house. Every
No,
house
it'll
you live at. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Next one is, so this is the one I picked. Would you rather be chased Would you rather be chased by 5 zombies or by 1 werewolf?
Zombies, I feel like I'd be able to. I don't know. I feel like I'd be able
I
to
don't know
fight
what type of
better.
zombies. Are they like the crazy running
Oh yeah,
Super fast.
zombies, or are they
Let's-
just the?
yeah. Let's call them World War Z zombies.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Oh.
they're
or
insane.
1 werewolf. That makes it more fair because if I say like Walking Dead zombies, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, dude, you see Rick and all them on Walking Dead. They're killing them like so easy. They kill like a
Yeah.
horse zombie so easy.
Right.
No, World War Z.
Yeah. The only way that they can't kill them is when they get about 20 or 30 on top of them at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah, so 5, we're talking World War Z zombies where they're quick, agile, or 1 werewolf.
Well, I mean, gosh,
Werewolves are pretty quick and agile too.
They
They are.
werewolves stupid quick and powerfully strong. Zombies at
Right.
least aren't that strong.
Right.
What kind of werewolf we talking? We talking like underworld,
Oh
Lycan,
jeez.
or
Yeah, I mean, I guess
like
you're
Harry Potter,
No, like Underworld. I
all
guess like
skinny and decrepit and emaciated werewolf, or
no.
Not only that, but I tell you what, werewolves are gonna be a lot hard to kill because you need that special silver bullet. Zombies, at least, as long as you can pick up a sharp object, you at least have a better chance.
Yeah. It's just gonna be
I'm
hard.
gonna go with the zombies.
Those World War Z zombies are so quick. There's 5. of
They
them.
are. You're right.
5
They
of them
are.
can like jump you real quick. But yeah, you're right. If we're going with like the special weapon that you need, so all right, that's fine. So if we're saying with werewolf you need that special silver bullet, then we'll say with zombies you need to hit them in the brain to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So each one has like a special way you have to kill them.
Right.
So I don't know. They're both tough, but
it'd be
Yes.
kind of hard to hit that moving target. You know, hitting them in the brain, and they're running all over the place. And
When you got them all around you too, yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's almost a catch-22 either way. There,
no, it is.
I-
That's
you're
the
just
point.
I
you just
feel-
effed either way.
I feel like at least a werewolf, as long as I have enough time, like I protect myself long enough
Till
to
the sun goes
start
away. Till the moon goes
learning,
away.
or just start learning like the werewolf's habits, because a werewolf is an animal, and animals hunt, and animals have specific habits that they use or tools that they use to hunt. As soon as I learn those, then I'll be able to protect myself or hunt a werewolf.
I
Zombies are
don't know.
unpredictable.
I don't know how much you're gonna have to get an education on the werewolf while he's hunting you down.
Yeah, and then on
That's just-
top of that, aren't werewolves like really good at night? Like they can see like during the night and stuff like that. And us humans can't see shit during the night.
But the werewolf thing is like it's an interesting thing though. You just got to wait till the moon goes away. He's not
Yeah.
a werewolf anymore. Zombies
Ooh.
are always the zombies.
That's a
Yep.
good point. If you
If
hide
you
out
can
till
just
the
hold
moon
up
goes
long
away.
enough.
Ooh. Damn.
Of course,
Okay,
World War
yeah.
Z zombies, they can't deal with the daylight, so they're kind of the opposite. But I mean, in general, zombie rule in general is they're always moving and always attacking. But werewolf can't. Like it just can't all the
Can only
time.
attack certain times. So you have all day, or even if you're in an area with cloud cover.
That's true too. Doesn't the moon have to be actively shining the whole time or something?
Yeah, they got to be able to see it. Well, traditional werewolves, they got to be able to see.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, I guess werewolves. Put it that way. If I feel like I can hold up long enough, and the threat will go away by itself.
Yeah, but that'll last like what? How long does a full moon last for? 24 hours, or is that like 2 days, 3 days?
But it's not out all the time, though. Even during the day.
Right. So
you hold up long enough. He's a man, then you kill the man. But or you get away from him.
I was initially gonna go zombies too, like you were, but I think I've changed my mind.
Yeah,
because of that, I'll go werewolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna go werewolf. I feel like at least if you can hold up long enough, you'd be able to have a chance.
This drunk ambassador over here made us change our minds.
Right? No,
good job.
Look, I can't remember what you said. The learning the wolf's habit, which is ridiculous on his face, but
he may look dumb, but he ain't that dumb. He's smart. All right, cool. We're all picking that. All right, that's
I'm gonna shake my beer up.
Yeah,
that'd be bad. Before the July, they just all pop them all at the same time. They all start fizzing at the same time.
Yeah, is this Halloween or 4th of July? What's going on?
Awesome.
Because that outfit could totally work for 4th of July. Too.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'd vote for you.
So that's
I'll go to church like this.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay. But that's definitely a smart choice of a costume because that can be utilized on multiple situations.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mine,
or the honeymoon, either way, anniversary.
Well, that'll be minus this and minus these.
But the belt's staying.
Yeah, the belt's staying.
You going streaking with just the belt and the cape and wait, invite me. I'm ready to go.
Hey, you got a cape? Oh, we got matching cape.
Yeah, let's go. All right. That's the would you rather questions. That was a good time. All right, so next up, let's just talk about. We'll tone it down a bit. We'll talk about our favorite Halloween candies. There's no particular order here. We'll spitball off here. Oh.
Go on.
Post editing is going to work on that. So
Bill
Beerly, Alex, what's your number one favorite Halloween candy?
So I'm gonna say my number one favorite Halloween candy.
Slim Jims.
No. Slim Jim.
I mean, come on.
That would be your
If you're staying in character.
We'll try to stick with what would actually be put into a Halloween bag.
You know what? I
don't think
I'm gonna have to say a caramel or candy apple.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very fall Halloweeny seasonal.
Because
Halloweeny.
I try to think of. I can't get rid of the southern accent.
Sometimes when you talk, you're like talking like your normal voice, but it's a little. You're doing both at the same time. It's so weird. You're going in and out of both.
Back and forth.
You can go into class on Monday. They're gonna be like, "Where you been this weekend?"
Yeah.
I'm like, layer 3 Soyich was you configure OSPF for.
You should go into class looking like that, 100%.
Oh gosh.
So I would say, I'm an apple cider type of person instead of the pumpkin spice and candy stuff. Like I'm apple cider through and through. So I'm gonna say candy apple.
Is that
more specifically?
Is that something that's
Stamen wine sap apples?
Is that something that's typically like that's a Halloween candy?
Well, sure. It's a
drop that in
seasonal.
some kids' candy bag.
Seasonal. I don't know. You don't see it in too many kids trick or treat bags, but
so we're allowing. Okay, we'll allow it.
Yeah, those kids are missing out.
I'll allow it.
He's not
all the other candy you can get year round, except for candy corn.
Not the pumpkin shaped Reese's cups.
Oh
well, yeah, and
that's my wife's favorite.
Or candy corn.
He likes anything Reese's cups.
Hillbilly Alex is special, so we'll allow it for his certain. All right.
He said anything I can put on a stick.
That's right. Oh, no,
All right, Freddie Waldo, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
I gotta go with Reese's. I mean, I like candy corn. I know a lot of people. I don't like candy corn. I think they just don't like candy corn because it's just always there.
It's a staple. I mean,
I love candy corn. It's just straight sugar. People who say they don't like candy corn, they just don't like the fact that it's everywhere on Halloween. I think those are the type of people that just try to avoid those trends.
See, I think candy corn's a great answer because it embodies Halloween. You don't see candy corn outside of Halloween.
Mhm.
Like, it's a Halloween candy. That's when you see it. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it great. Like, it's not the greatest tasting candy. Like,
right.
Certain colors actually taste better than other.
But
colors.
when candy corn is on the shelves at the store, you know it's that time of year.
Yeah, it's that time of year, which that's why I like it. It puts you in that mood, that spirit. Like, it's candy corn. It's Halloween.
So Brandon, you get a pass for liking candy corn because you used to be a Marine, and candy corns taste like crowns. But
you mother person. Is it what we're doing? All right. So we're just gonna transition into Better with Beers After Dark right now.
Oh.
No, just kidding. No. Candy corn tastes a tad better than crowns. Crowns are good, but candy corn's got a little extra flavor. Like,
just put some sugar on your crowns, you'd be all right. You won't tell the difference. I promise.
Yeah, okay. It's the same.
Yeah, especially the magenta.
Anyway,
that's your favorite.
We're taking stabs now. Okay, I'm gonna think of something for you. I'm thinking something. You know, you're actually dressed just like the Army would be dressed.
I know. Look,
this is
how we do PT now.
You want to know the Army? This is it.
Yeah.
All right. So my answer, it kind of sucks. My answer was going to be candy corn, but Earl kind of brought it
up. I mean, I really picked Reese's cups. I mentioned candy corn. Cups. Yeah, I mentioned candy corn because it is kind of staple, but like I always look forward to getting Reese cups in my trick or treat bag when I was a kid. 100%. So no, I'll definitely stick with Reese cups. I just mentioned candy corn. Yeah,
that Reese cups would have been my second answer, so that's eliminated. That's fine. So if I had to eliminate those two, my other one would be so close. It's so close. See, I personally love. I'm gonna go with Three Musketeers.
Okay.
You guys like Three Musketeers? I love Three Musketeers. So when I was a kid, I looked forward to Three Musketeers so much. That fluffy, chocolatey goodness on the inside. Even the little ones, like, oh my God, it was so good. That's my pick.
You like those? You like the little ones, Brandon?
You know, just a little.
Little ones need love too.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the little ones pack a big package or big flavor.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. In other words, 3 men in tights on the front of your candy wrapper.
Yes.
Who's wearing tights?
Me. That's why you are. Musketeers. Yeah.
There's the thumbnail right there.
Yep.
Thumbnail. Yep. Got it. All right. Any other Well, we talked about our favorites. Any honorable mentions? My other one I would have picked. I love dots. Like, dots are like a weird thing, but like during Halloween, I love.
You really don't see dots on the shelves, on typically candy shelves too much. No. Maybe in the movie theaters, but yeah, you're right. Dots are something you don't see too often.
Yeah, dots they're always like in the mixed bag of candy that you only see during Halloween.
Yeah. Right, that's fair. Yeah, I like that. That's a good point. I like that.
What do you guys think about I feel like the most popular candy that you get in your candy bag that you get way too many of. I'm curious to know if you guys like them. Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, I like them. I like Tootsie Rolls. I mean, I like them. I just don't like 1,000 of them because
exactly.
That's
like I like them too because I feel like when we were kids, like in our candy bags, you get a ton of freaking Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Like, because they're so easy, they're cheap, they're easy, whatever. What else? Like, what else do you get a ton of?
You know, I miss Butterfingers.
Butterfingers are good.
You don't find Butterfingers as often as you used to when we were
like
kids.
Butterfingers, Twigs, like that.
Yeah, but and the Butterfingers that you do see are like pulverized. They're not even.
Not what they used to be. I mean, I'm talking about like Bart Simpson on the commercial for Butterfinger days. I miss Butterfingers because you just don't see them like you used to.
Well, now it's that Alien commercial, right? Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger. It's an alien.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are you having a flashback? Is a little PTSD kicking in from when you were abducted? and probed.
Hey,
And really, you were just drunk and fell asleep in a ditch,
that.
and you didn't have any good reason to tell your wife why you weren't home.
Y'all might need to like lock up your doors. I was not supposed to talk about that. They might come for you. And
dude, I'm home later. I ain't worried. What do you I can do? Give me a couple more beers. I'll be doing this in a little while.
Yeah. There you go. No, he won't. He'll be drinking a cup of milk.
That's me. Yeah. Well, I can do that because I drink the milk.
Drink, yeah.
So what do you guys think the most, aside from candy corn, because I already brought that up, what do you guys think the most hated Halloween candy is?
I think a lot of people don't like candy apples because they're a pain in the butt to eat sometimes.
No. Like in your typical like trick or treat bag. You don't get that in your trick or treat bag.
Sugar daddies.
Ooh,
sugar daddies. You bite those things and your teeth will come out of your mouth.
Those are terrible. Those are terrible. Yeah. That is definitely on top of the list. How about licorice?
Oh, I love licorice.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people don't. No?
Okay, I guess if we're going with the majority, I guess that like black licorice.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I like it.
I like it.
Well, you seem to have a certain. You seem to have a certain answer in your mind. Hill, Beerly.
Yeah, really. You did bring that up.
What's your answer?
So, you guys ever go around town trick or treating as a kid, and every single time you get to a person of a much bigger age than you,
right,
or your parents, and they throw raisins
in
your boxes of raisins.
Yeah. Raisins.
It's not a candy, but you're right. They do that. Like
you want to go back, knock on the door, and be like, "Really?"
Yeah,
right.
So I guess that you should really say like those things that they throw in your bag, like certain neighbors throw in your bag that should not be in there. Like treated, like yes, my neighborhood had those people that would throw freaking raisins in there.
Cough drops.
And then they thought that they were doing something by throwing like the little white chocolate covered raisins.
Right. Oh, the yogurt raisins. Yeah.
Because that makes it better.
Yeah. Yogurt raisins.
Another honorable mention for me that actually I do like, but you get a lot of is the Smarties. Smarties is good. I think.
Smarties. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was like another typical.
And nerds.
Yeah, you can crush them up and put them in a lot. I mean, sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Wait, what? You crush
up? I don't know.
Wait, you crush them up and snort them? Is that what you do?
It must have been like that last episode
when
a phantom noise was made by one of us and no one could figure out who it was. I don't know.
Kit Kats are another one. They're pretty good.
You do get more of the fun size candies, like the smaller versions of everything. So that is a good thing about Halloween is you don't have to eat a whole candy bar to have a bunch of different variety of candies.
See, I'm not going to get the opportunity to give kids candy this year, obviously, because I'm here and, my wife is probably going to go hang out with some friends. You can give yourself
candy because you're a big old kid.
I could, but, I cannot wait. Because, one of the best things about Halloween when you're giving kids candy is that those kids are going to their parents' house when they get all hopped up on that candy. And how many times, of the times that you guys have had trick-or-treaters come to your house, did you see kids eating the candy out of their bag as they're walking up the street?
Oh, absolutely.
So I think I'm going to be dropping some chocolate covered coffee beans. Here you go.
You see the Raymond episode when they accidentally dropped a bunch of different colored condoms?
Oh my God, no.
They handed those out. They're like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's a good episode. That was funny.
You didn't go like
chasing them around all day trying to find the
though.
kids that they gave them to.
The kids didn't go like cone heads on it, right? Like they didn't start chewing it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Speaking of cone heads, Earl. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna find that picture. I have that picture.
Really? we should have talked about this, Alex. I brought a picture up of you. We should have.
All right. So right now, you guys are seeing a picture of Earl wearing a cone head hat piece.
Yeah, we'll throw that up there.
Yeah. You gonna put that up there? Yeah.
No, we got
back when the Conehead movies were.
Sorry, Earl, we got to now.
No, that's all right. Back when the Conehead movies were all the rage, it was you could buy Conehead like synthetic head caps.
Nice.
And somehow I can't remember how I came across one. I was like 10 years old or something like that.
It's like a little no, it's not off topic, but like a little sideways. Remember, was the last episode? Yeah, it was last episode when we were doing the Mad Libs or Mad Takes.
Right.
I said an occupation, and you said dungeon master.
Right.
At Spirit of Halloween, there was a costume for dungeon master. And
Was it really?
I was this close to getting it.
That's funny.
It was like a guy who kind of looked like a wizard or whatever. He had like a bald head here, but some hair going on the side, whatever. I was just close to getting it, but I didn't. I saw the Homelander one. I had to get that because.
Did you guys ever play D&D? I didn't. I mean,
I know D&D. I mean, I played WoW. I played a lot of like.
No, but see, this D&D is different. D&D is like straight in the house role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get invited to D&D like 1 or 2 times, but for those who may be watching our podcast that don't know me very well, I don't have the greatest attention span, especially when it comes to stuff like that, and especially when alcohol is involved. So I wasn't invited anymore.
I feel like you can't drink alcohol while playing D&D, right? It's too involved. Is that correct?
It is. It's actually very involved. I mean, I've really never played, but I know I have a lot of friends that are really into it, and yeah, it can be as involved as you want it to be. That's for sure.
I mean,
well, then clearly that's not better with beer.
No. See, we can't talk about them. It's not better with beer.
Yeah,
everything's better with beer. You just got to find the right.
Yeah, we can only talk about
catalyst.
things that are better with beers. When you go trick or treating with your kids, is it not better with beer? Come on, let's go.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
That's the whole reason why you buy a Yeti cup, so that you can keep your beer cold when you're walking around. You don't want people to know that you're drinking beer.
The closest thing to D&D, I guess I would say, then is maybe Magic the Gathering. I played Magic the Gathering.
Did you play that? Okay.
Yeah, I love that. I played that.
Well, you see, you're into Pokemon too. The card things for Pokemon.
Yeah,
too.
Pokemon.
That fits. You ever do the Magic tournaments?
I never did any Magic tournaments. No.
Okay, I was wondering.
It was just with friends in like college. Like we would play each other. We put money on that kind of stuff or bet whatever. Pokemon was the only one that the Pokemon trading card game was the only thing I did where I actually went to actual tournaments at Toys R Us, won badges, that kind of stuff. I was a rock star for like 6 months.
Badges, rock star Pokemon badges. Yes.
Hey,
yes, that's what all the ladies like.
Hey, all my fellow 12-year-old ladies they did love it at the time for 6 months.
Not currently 12-year-old, but yeah, at that time, yes.
No, I said at the time. At
the time, okay, I missed
12,
that part.
When I was 12 doing it, all the 12-year-old girls.
You're right.
They all loved it. Now they all loved it, but the way we expressed it to each other was what? Passing notes. We actually talked to each other. We passed notes to each other. That's the way we expressed.
That's all right. All the cool kids
flirtation.
were playing with Pogs, and all the dumb kids were playing with
Pogs were.
Pogs, dude, that's another one.
Where he mentioned Pogs. Pogs were amazing.
They were. That was thing. Gosh,
dude, they were amazing to play, but they were like so amazing to collect. And the slammers.
Oh, I had like 1,000 of them at least.
Yeah. I wish I would have kept mine. Like that would have been a good like heirloom, I guess.
Heirloom,
to keep,
yeah.
like from your childhood, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about our favorite Halloween movies. Now,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Can I request to go first?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you guys to steal it. Because it's a very popular one, and I love it. I watch it every year, probably at least 3 or 4 times during the Halloween season.
Hocus Pocus.
It's Hocus Pocus. I just wanted to claim Hocus Pocus.
Are you serious? Really? I was joking.
He was joking.
No, I'm serious. I freaking love Hocus Pocus. Ever since it came out, it's been one of my favorite shows. Binks is a badass. Binks is the best part of Hocus Pocus. He's
that's right. You're a cat guy anyway, so
I'm a cat guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Binks is such a badass. It's actually an older movie, like in the 90s, but it's so funny. It's
you're right, and it's good for all ages, to be honest.
It's good for all ages, correct? So obviously for us adults now, it was our generation, but even kids nowadays love it as well. And I feel like it embraces Halloween. So some people, and you guys might pick this as your answers, I don't know, but some people like the scarier movies, like the freaky movies, like for your answers as your favorite Halloween answer or Halloween movie. But I just like Hocus Pocus embraces that fun tradition of Halloween.
Sure. I know.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And that's what I love. So Hocus Pocus is my answer. We'll go to Freddie Waldo next.
I mean, like I'm tempted to say the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin, but I mean, I didn't watch that too much. That's just one of those that was always on, kind of like the Thanksgiving.
It's a classic.
It is. But I don't know. I always think of E.T. for Halloween movies. Like, I mean, I like the scary. Don't get me wrong. I like the scary movies too.
No, I like that.
If I want to think of like a feel good Halloweeny movie that makes you think, like in E.T., that was the significant surrounding part of it was like the climax. Really was that when they're all going out
True.
dressed up. Yeah, right at the end.
That's a very outside of the box kind of answer because
it's not a Halloween movie, but
right.
it was a good part of that movie was center. It was Halloween time, and they all dressed up,
yes.
including E.T. And yeah, so I don't know why. It just for some reason that just comes to mind.
Well, I respect you for that because here's a good comparison. Everyone. So what's the big argument with a Christmas movie? Die Hard.
Yeah,
big argument is
that there is no argument there. Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie.
You say I'm just saying there is a big discussion
but it's not
about
Christmas themed movie.
It's not themed.
The setting is Christmas time.
Right.
What about Nightmare Before Christmas? That could be a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie.
That's true. That's another big discussion. That's another big discussion. You're correct.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I liked how they said E.T. because it's not a Halloween movie, you know.
Right.
But it can be. So I kind of like that out of the box answer. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, Hill Beerly. I've been really good at saying this tonight.
Hill
say it again.
Beerly.
31st time's a charm. So.
Yeah, Hill
All right.
Alex.
So mine. Let's see if you all can guess it. Mine, you got to say 3 times.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Dude,
I like
yes.
that. That's a good one.
That was my second. That's my second.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
That's my second.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. That's
And you know what?
Such a great movie.
So I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember where we were, if we were home, if we were at mom and dad's friend's house, but we were somewhere, and Earl, you and our sister Tracy had me watch that movie, and it gave me nightmares.
Well, that part with the snake, like when the thing
Yes.
turns into a big snake and all that, yeah, I could see that like as a little kid.
And when they stick their hands in their face and pull it up.
Well,
and
yeah, that's a little weird.
eyeballs,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's
like,
the thing.
bro.
Like when we were kids watching that, it was actually pretty scary.
Yeah.
But now when you watch it back, it's still kind of creepy. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but like it's not as scary as adults. But it's still a really great kind of like
It is, and it's
scary
it's comedy.
movie.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything
Yep.
in it. I like
Yeah,
that.
100%. I like that. I like that.
Great answer.
That's their top ones. So we'll just go through some honorable mentions, I guess, that we like.
That's
so
fair.
I always loved. Now I guess it's kind of a kids movie, but it's a kids movie when we were kids, but it's still good now. I don't know if current generation loves it, like the current age group that when we liked it, but Casper.
Okay.
The original.
Oh yeah. Oh, they all first Casper.
Yeah, first Casper. So good. Like I love that. That's a good.
Whatever happened to some of those actors aside from the girl? What's her face? What's her name? Because she was in a couple other movies.
Yeah.
Wednesday Addams. She was. I don't know. A couple other movies, but
that the dad he's been in a few other movies too. I can't remember his name, and I just know I've seen him other places as well. But
yeah, but the guy that played Casper when he became human,
right?
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
Was he in any other movie?
Just some people, I guess,
I
don't move on to other other roles or whatever. But
all right, so let's go this. Let's see what's your favorite horror movie. If we're gonna go with scary Halloween as opposed to the typical what's your favorite like scary horror movie?
It's really hard for me because I'm a big baby. Actually, not a big horror movie fan. I get really scared. Not gonna lie.
That's the best part about a horror movie.
I know.
I
The
don't
best
like
part
a
about horror movie is
not
going with
scary.
the girl who's getting scared. That's the best part about horror.
So you guys answer first. I'll answer last then because I'll ruin it.
All right, go ahead, Ru.
Yeah, you started it.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. But that doesn't mean I had one ready either.
Oh. All right,
so no, I've seen. I think I've seen all the Jason movies. Those are the traditional scary movies itself. But you know what? No, I'm gonna go with the Freddy Krueger movies, Nightmare on Elm Street movies, because those were legit scary. I mean, nightmares type thing. Like, not that I had a whole lot of nightmares, but I think that the ones that created those films really thought outside the box, and everything from the graphics to storylines and everything. Jason movies, chasing someone through the woods and just a new dirty way of killing somebody. That's one thing, but I just felt like all the Freddy Krueger movies had a very interesting storyline and plot, and then the graphics and the graphic design and everything was really good. So
I can see that. So, in my opinion, what makes a great scary movie, a great scary movie, is not necessarily I'm not a huge fan of
gore.
The movies where the killer is just kind of like walking
It's a little weird.
Walking, and then all of a sudden they're there. You know, like it's not convincing enough for me. Like a scary movie really has to like alter my whole perception of reality.
The best scary movies are the ones that actually could. I think people can convince themselves it could happen to them. Let's put it that way. So like with the Nightmare on Elm Street, that's everybody goes to sleep and everyone has nightmares.
And you
the
can't
thought of dying in your nightmare.
You can't control your dreams.
Right. Yeah.
You go to sleep and you're like, oh my God, well, whatever world I land in, I'm in.
And it's not a physical being that necessarily that you could normally kill. Like Jason technically was still a crazy guy walking around killing people. You know, Mike Myers, still a crazy guy walking around killing people.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, in the later movies, Jason, Mike Myers, they
became more supernatural.
They put more of like an unexplainable evil power on them to where they just couldn't die, and that's where they kept coming back. But I really appreciated Rob Zombie's rendition of the beginning of Halloween on how he became that way, because it gave you a lot of context. It wasn't just he got shot a bunch of times, but he comes back for another Halloween. Oh, he got stabbed a bunch of times, but he comes back for another Halloween. You know, oh, he got his head chopped off, but it comes back. Like there's no context behind how he comes back or how he got to be the way that he is and what his family was like. But to me, though, like an actual like scary horror movie, anything to do with a little kid,
like Children of the Corn or something like that,
right? Like because what terrifies me the most about scary movies that have to do with kids is that there's some, like, you're supposed to think that they're innocent and that you're supposed to protect them, but when they start breaking their spine and go back on all fours and start crawling towards you real fast, that's
The Exorcist, Emily Rose, that was a pretty wild movie.
Oh yeah. That made me look around a few corners of my house.
If I had to pick one like scary movie, like an actual scary movie that I could watch that didn't like freak me out too much because I'm a little weenie. So I'm gonna say two things here. So one, it would be Scream, like the Scream movies.
That's not a scary movie.
Okay, so I said I'm a little weenie. So
okay. You just like seeing the women.
I want to also preface that by saying Scream was also wasn't too scary. But okay, it's a scary movie, whatever. But I'm gonna transition that into scary movie, like the scary movies. You know what I mean? The comedy.
Those are so stupid.
But my gosh, it's a playoff. It's a play of scary movie. So I'm picking that because I'd rather just laugh instead of like be scared the whole time.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Picking. Look, okay.
Laugh.
So if I had to pick movies that freak me to F out, I'm talking about scary stuff. I have a hard time watching Saw because
those are good. Yeah, Saw movies.
They're good, but they freak me out because watching the way that people die or people get tortured, it's hard to watch. Falling in a pit of needles, sawing off your own like leg, like or arm or whatever, like that stuff freaks me out. Okay, let me say one more. Another scary movie that is more of a thriller scary movie that freaks me to F out. Final Destination movies.
Yeah. See, and I consider those more on the psychological thriller.
They're true, but
no, I mean they're still scary. They still freak you out, no doubt.
I just
make your heart pump.
Okay, and like movies like The Ring, like so any movies that
that's
involve,
cool. Yeah, that's good.
Any movies that involve like either like creepy girls like crawling like upside down on walls or whatever, or movies that involve like little children like walking down the hallway like.
Kids.
Come play with me. Like that freaks me to F out. On a previous episode, I said I hate creepy little dolls. I'll piss myself. So creepy little kids, I'll piss myself. Okay.
So like, that's the real reason why we get popcorn for a movie, right? So that whenever we know a scary part is coming up, we just look down at the popcorn and be like,
oh yeah,
great, this popcorn here.
I can't tell you how many times I've been to a movie theater in a scary part at a scary movie, and when a scary part's coming up, I close my eyes. Like I am not afraid to admit it. I close my eyes and think happy thoughts.
This is your Marine here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I'm a man. I'm a Marine. Semper Fi. Crowns. Semper Fi. I just like close my eyes and sing the Flintstone song. But yeah,
it's funny. Good stuff.
Yeah, those Saw movies, it's crazy when you're watching some of those things happen to those people or those people doing those things themselves. It actually makes that body part of yours hurt, like your arm when they're when they got the saw blade going in between their fingers and going down and splitting their arm in two. Like it starts making your arm hurt. Oh, that's making my arm hurt now. Ooh,
Right.
man, that's crazy. And like you said, it's like psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So that's our favorite Halloween movies and Halloween theme. Is there anything else we want to talk about Halloween?
Halloweeny.
Halloweeny? I
You
think
just call me
I think
a weenie.
you a weenie. I think we did a good job on our costumes tonight.
Yeah.
I like Hillbilly Alex over there.
That was good. No, I'll give
That was
yeah.
good. He even stood up the whole time to make sure he showed off his little beer belt there and everything. Hey, it's better to have a beer belt than a beer belly. We keep drinking those, you're gonna have a beer belly.
Oh, that's it. You're there. You might as well just turn into one. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh no, now we're getting okay. Oh gosh, I thought
The beer belly.
He's keeping it PG-13. It's all right.
that's right.
Yeah. What do you think I was gonna do? Flash?
A little bit, yeah.
I can't flash. I'm wearing a onesie. A onesie like
it's fitting as much as you like milk.
and
Wait, don't you got a flap that comes down? You can't like show us a boob?
no, there's nothing underneath. It's just like it just
Oh.
has this underneath.
No.
It's so weird. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, that is weird.
I don't know what that's for. But I'm not commando. I'm wearing boxers underneath. Don't
Dude,
worry.
you're totally gonna go on a date. And she's like, no, you got to wear that costume. I saw your podcast. You know, I'm not going on a date with you unless you wear that.
I'll wear it. I don't care. I'm good. I'll bring a glass of milk with me.
Oh no.
I gotta play the role, right?
Right.
Play the part. But
No, she's got to dress up like storefront.
Oh boy.
Stormfront.
Right.
Wow, I just
yeah.
said storefront. She's not a storefront. She's stormfront.
Wait, isn't it? That's not the right. Is this the no? Wait,
Storm. Yeah,
Stormfront.
stormfront. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah,
That's-
but
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I don't want to give too much away from the show if you haven't seen it. Go on
Right.
Amazon Prime, watch it.
I was thinking of Starlight or whatever.
oh
No,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
Starlight's
she can dress
is
up like
good.
that all day.
Yeah.
Starlight's like the girl next door. Stormfront is she a freak.
So hashtag not sponsored, but go watch The Boys on Amazon Prime if you haven't watched it already. It's a very good show.
Your discretion highly advised.
Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of blood and guts in there. But very good, very good take on superheroes and how they're actually not so good. They're actually maybe evil behind the scenes. So it's like a superheroes versus humans. I think we talked about this on episode 1, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's episode 1 it came up and we were talking about series we were watching.
Yeah, great
Yep.
show. So I had to get it. Like my kind of hairstyle kind of matches.
That's true.
Oh,
You
man.
need some big wads of cotton like down in your cheeks, so you look like you got like big. I don't
Yes.
know why. It's like he looks like he's got like chipmunk.
I know.
All the time. It's so annoying. It's like, what is wrong with his mouth? I don't know.
I
And I feel bad. I'm making fun of a guy. Maybe it's really how he is, but
I mean, maybe.
it's
I
just
mean,
weird.
that's how the character was, at least in the show. Like I don't know about the comic
Yeah.
books, but at least in the TV show, that's how he was. And my friend Bob, I was out with him earlier tonight. He told me that I should do that. I should put something in there to make it look like that. I'm like, I don't want to look. I didn't want to look.
You know,
goofy myself
now that I
the
think
whole
about it, I
time,
feel
like-
bad. Maybe that's how like that actor in real life. That's just. I mean, I'm not.
It actually
sure,
could be. I don't know.
I kind of feel
I'm
bad.
pretty sure it is because have you ever watched those the interviews after the
No.
show?
No.
No,
It-
you were
yeah.
talking about the one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I need to
yeah.
watch
Yeah.
those.
It's like a completely different series. Like I mean, you watch the show, and then there's a whole different series of interviews with the cast,
Yeah.
like the primary cast for that specific episode that just aired. Talking about that episode.
Yeah, I gotta watch this for sure. Definitely a good show. All right, so I think it's going to conclude our Halloween
Yeah,
version of the Better Reviewers podcast. I think we did a
Good
good
stuff.
episode, good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night yet. If I go out, I might be going out to a local bar somewhere that's doing like a Halloween themed party, and I'll definitely wear this because I'm lucky.
That'd be awesome.
I was so torn on picking. So like they had small, medium, large, and extra large. I ended up picking. I didn't pick the extra large. I picked the large. So extra large it seemed like it's really big. I didn't want to pick the medium. So like luckily this isn't too tight to where it's like showing too much. Like I can actually wear
I'd be
this out and
afraid of the
okay with it.
length, which I get. You're kind
No,
of
it's
tall
fine.
too, aren't you?
Yeah, the length is actually like let me see.
Okay.
Like it's good on my shoe. You know
That's
what
so
I mean?
funny.
You should write Andy on the bottom of that boot.
I should. Andy.
That's good. That's what I
good.
always worry about with clothes is, you know,
Yeah.
when it's a large, extra large, when it's a whole thing, I'm like, just give me something that's long.
Right,
'Cause
right.
Usually,
Yeah.
that's what I try to shop at, like big and tall. Usually, you can only find big and tall, not just tall.
Right.
That's
And
annoying.
here's a problem too. So like I got this at Spirits of Halloween Spirits or whatever it's called, like the Halloween store. It comes up seasonal, at least
Mm.
up here. And when you buy costumes now, so I obviously bought it the day before Halloween. She told me at the register, like, there's, just so you know, there's no returns. So after today, there's no returns. Like whatever you bought,
naturally.
you buy. So I'm
Because you know
glad.
people are going to go to Halloween parties and just come back and return it.
100%. But if you bought it like a week, so if you bought like a week ago or 2 weeks ago and you had your Halloween party last weekend, you can still return it to a certain time. But I bought this, I bought this today.
You know you're gonna use
It
it
worked out.
throughout the year.
Oh no, 100%. I'm wearing this. Yeah, I'm wearing this around the around the freaking apartment. What are you talking about?
Worked out, man.
It's actually really comfy. It is. It's super comfy.
When I buy my adult onesies, I buy them and they come in 2 different sizes, large and in charge.
Oh my god.
On that note,
That's where we should
That's
end it,
joke
right?
number 5.
Oh, we're doing that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. There you go. All right, so we're gonna end it there. Good time, guys. Some
Yep.
good beers, good laughs, good Halloween episode. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell for future episodes, comment for any feedback that you have. Also, check us out on Facebook. Facebook is Better with Beers, and on Instagram at Better with Beers Pod. Also,
Yes.
betterwithbeers.com is the website. Still working on that, but check that out as well. And thanks for tuning in.
cheers, everybody.
Had a good time, guys. Good costumes and good
Yep.
times. Cheers. Happy Halloween.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Near.